All right. I'm just getting the last little bit of my stuff situated, and we are about to sit up here and go straight into this. All right, bear with me for just a few moments. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so I'm just going to have to do it this way then. Just a second. All right, all right, all right. All right. So, welcome everybody back to the Keto 911 podcast. This is your host, Daniel, your Keto EMT. Had to take the month off last month. So sorry that you hadn't been able to see me. Let me get my light right. There we go. Trying to make sure I look as good as I do in person. I look as good as I do in person on this camera. And I do. So, it has been brought to my attention for the longest time that to do keto, there are so many products out there. There are so many different things that are out there nowadays. How do I know what the keto products are? Because I see it. There's keto slim fast, there's keto this, there's keto that. You know, is it good to just go ahead and buy something that just has keto on it? The answer is yeah, it is. But you have to do your homework and read your labels. Why do I always encourage you read the labels? You want to know what's being put inside of your body. As you look back in time, not so long ago, there was Subway had a lawsuit that came out, and basically people were finding out that one of the ingredients in the bread was the same type of ingredient that was in yoga mats. And there was this huge scandal that came about behind that because people were now starting to read the labels. So what did Subway have to do? So that way they wouldn't lose their customers, they had to revamp everything. They had to redo all of their ingredients and put that out there and all that other nice stuff so that way people will be comfortable eating Subway. Another example, excuse me, Taco Bell. People said that Taco Bell didn't use real meat. If y'all know what they were saying when it came to that, Taco Bell doesn't use real meat. Hey, y'all remember that whole scandal. So what did Taco Bell have to do? They had to put out all of their ingredients. They first people said that only 33% of their meat was actual meat. Then they're like, no, not 33%. 82% of our taco meat is real meat. So what's in that 12%? Same thing with McDonald's. What are chicken nuggets made out of? What's in the secret sauce? Everybody needs to be aware of what they're putting into their body. Now, if you're not buying something particularly from the produce, dairy, or meat section straight from those areas, so that way you can prepare the food yourself, you have to know and not be caught up in the hype of what is out there. So the question was brought to me after I did the last episode with Dr. Mila, um, which if you haven't been able to see that on my history, go to my YouTube page, Keto 911 podcast. That video is there for you to watch. And you can also still stream it through all my different media sources, Spotify and everything. I've even uploaded the video to Spotify as well. So definitely, 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 if you want to check that out, go to my YouTube, check out my page history if you're my personal friend, or check out my podcast page for that. So the question was asking me, what type of products are actually keto and which ones are clandestine? For my for my Mason friends out there, they know what clandestine means. Which one's a fake and which one's a perpin? Which one's a renegade? You know, so you have to be aware. Now, why would companies slap keto on it? Because when keto came out and started to revolutionize and change so much, they saw it as an opportunity, as a money grab. So that's what they did. They went out there and they slapped keto on it, and so that way, one, they wouldn't lose their money, they wouldn't lose their customers. So you have to be aware. So I got some examples here. I don't want people to just believe what I say. I want people to see it for themselves. So this way you can start to practice to do the research for yourself, because you have to invest the time in yourself to do it. We go to McDonald's, we all know, let's be real, we all know that McDonald's is not good for us. We all know it's not good for us, but due to food deserts and situations that are beyond our control, they're cheap and they're affordable. Now think about it. If you go to McDonald's, how much is the unhealthiest items? They had a dollar menu. Everything's a dollar. Everything is cheap, so you can get. But if you get a salad there, that salad costs almost $10. Why? For $10, you can go ahead and pick up something from the grocery store to last you multiple days, to give you longevity, and you know what you're putting into the salad, and you know what you're putting into your body versus eating it. And now I understand. I'm not going to put anybody down. I've had to do it myself. I'm not going to sit up here and make myself holier than now. When we didn't have money, even to get some of the simple things on keto, we had to get what we could afford. And unfortunately, that's what it is. And if you have a family and you're on a budget, you just have to do what you have to do for your family. Now, I get that. I'm not going to frown upon anybody for doing what they need to do for themselves and for their family. But don't stay there. As soon as you can do better, as soon as you can find ways to provide a better meal for yourself and your family, do that. Okay? Do that. So, let me go ahead and get this pulled up. So I want you guys to see this. I'm going to share it, and I'm going to bring this bad boy up. Now, here is the conglomerate as we all know it. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. If I will. This is Walmart. Okay? Walmart, as you can see, I did some pre stuff. You see a whole slew of different, and this is under, suppose it, if you can see this where it says health, keto diet, and so-called keto foods. And you have all of these different things. You see keto here. Duncan Hines got keto. Jack Link's got keto. Sugar-free Smokehouse barbecue sauces, they say is keto. Birch Benders is keto. Wisps, Mark's Mallow, all of these things that are saying keto. Atkins. A lot of these things now, they're starting to say they're keto friendly or whatever the case may be. But you guys got to look past the superficial. Look past the superficial, okay? I can tell you some of the items based off of what I see here that are actually legitimate keto products that I've actually tasted, eaten, and used them for myself. Swerve is an actually really, really, really good product. I'm just going to go ahead and pull it up here so that way y'all can see it. The ultimate sugar replacement. And you have to go back and you have to do your due diligence and go back and take a look. So if you see here, total sugar zero includes 0 added sugars. Okay. One of the main things that it says here on the back of it, it says it's the ultimate sugar replacement. Okay, Swerve is diabetic friendly. It doesn't spike your glycemic index. For those who are diabetic, it really, really helps you out in the long run. Here, I'm trying to get this together. This is my first time using this type of deal. So see, 0 net carbs. The ingredients in Swerve do not affect blood sugar, so the carbohydrates it contains are considered non-impact. You have to take the initiative and really, really see. And if you see right here at the bottom, it says erythritol, prebiotic, oligosaccharides, and natural flavors. Erythritol is a sweetener sugar substitute. Okay, it doesn't spike your blood sugar. It doesn't give you those sugar highs and those sugar crashes or anything like that. But you have to be aware. You have to read your labels. This is a good product that we've used ourselves. Okay, this is a very, very good product. Me myself, I'm a cereal head. Okay, I love, 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 love cereal. So when you go to the store, especially good old Walmart, because 90%, if not 100% of us have ever shopped at a Walmart, been to a Walmart, we go to a Walmart. They have what you see, keto friendly cereal. And you can see it right there on the label. It's all this extra stuff they didn't add. Look at this pre stuff, and then all of a sudden they add this extra stuff. But you see right here, 6 grams total fat, 3 net carbs, 17 grams of protein, 1 sugar. Now, coming into the realm of keto, coming into eating healthy and all of this nice stuff, you wouldn't just jump right in. You would just see, oh, well, this is keto, right? I can do this. I can do this. This will work really, really, really good for me. No, no, no. No, no, no. Before you buy, read. Milk protein concentrate, allulose, which is a sugar substitute, which is good. Peanut flour, erythritol, peanut butter, peanut salt. Here we go. Here's where we get to what we call the hidden sugars. All right. Here's where we get to what we call the hidden sugars: whey protein isolate, palm kernel oil, palm oil, canola oil. All these right here are bad for you, bad for your digestive health, bad for you, period. Kernel oil, palm oil, canola oil. And here we go. Here we go. More starches. Rice starch, which is more sugars. So you have whey protein isolate, and then you have rice starch. Hidden sugars. They're not sugars to tell you what they are, but they are sugars. They feel like they bold the ones right here. See, stevia extract, erythritol, allulose. Those are the good things. But then you have palm oil, canola oil, whey protein isolate, and rice starch, and then soy lectin. None of these areas right here in the middle are good, and they're not good for you. Looking at the label, you can see right here they say total sugars 1 gram. If y'all can see that, if not, by all means, I just want to say this real quick. Camera back on me. Please comment if you have any questions. If there's anything that you're unsure about, confused about, send me a comment. It'll show up in my feed. I'll make sure I see if I can get it addressed for you. Okay. So I want to make sure you guys get this information as it comes out. So here it is. Look, read, 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 read. So they show you right here, total sugars 1, add total additional sugars 0. Let me go back to my presentation, y'all. Here we go. You have to watch out what's here. Read your labels. Top part looks pretty good. The last couple look pretty good. Everything in the middle, whey protein, inulin, kernel oil, palm oil, canola oil, rice starch, soy, not good for you. Not good for you at all. But Daniel, that's just one example of a keto supposed keto cereal. We also have another different brand of keto friendly, as they call it, Incredible Frosted Flakes. It says the same thing: 15 grams protein, 17 net carbs, 2 grams of total sugars, and then 9 grams. I can't read that last one. I don't want to read it. So we're just gonna move on. So let's go ahead and look at it. Milk protein concentrate. There's canola oil again. Tapioca starch, chicory root fiber, allulose, erythritol, sugar. Whoa, hey, hold on a second. This has sugar right in it. Sugar. Bing, bing, right there. Calcium carbonate, citric acid, sunflower lectin, tetrasodium, pyrophosphate, salt, natural flavor. Then all of a sudden, we have stevia leaf here, sunflower oil, vitamin E to maintain freshness, rosemary extract, and annatto extract. But man, it is not keto friendly at all. Hidden from the canola oil, and then boom, right there in your face, sugar. Now, they say that the main way that you're supposed to have sugar, supposed to have your cereal is in like a little small bowl, a small serving. But we know as people, normal people, we're just gonna be real. How I eat it is how Craig ate his cereal in the movie Friday. I put it in a big bowl and I have my almond milk and then I just chomp it down. If you're not paying attention to the small details, you're going to miss something big, and then you're going to wonder why. Why am I not losing any weight? Why am I? You're going to be wondering why things are not going the way that you need them to go. It's because you're not taking the time to read the labels, read to understand, putting into your body, so that way one, it doesn't disrupt your process. Okay. I'm just trying to double check to see if anybody has any comments or anything else of the sort like that. If you do, by all means, let me know. If not, we're just gonna keep going. All right, cool. We're gonna keep going. So you got one here, $7.98. Another here, $6.98. I'm telling you right now. Hopefully they won't send me a cease and desist. But these are money grabs. These are money grabs. These are not good for you. These are not good for you at all. Now, I will say this, there are great keto cereals out there. Don't believe me? Hang tight. This is a company. Let me get back to my presentation. This is a company called Magic Spoon. I have tried out their cereal. Oh my goodness. I tried it out a while ago. The reason why I haven't tried it out recently, is because they're kind of expensive. But when you purchase things on keto, they can be kind of expensive, but you're not eating them every day like you normally would if you weren't trying to eat a healthy lifestyle. But they break it down. High protein, low carb, only four net carbs per bowl, sweet and delicious, tastes just like you remember, only better. And then you can even hold on. Let me see if I can pull up some of their stuff real quick for you. Zero sugar, no cane sugar, corn syrup, or sugar alcohols, gluten free, grain free. Now, here's the thing. Now, watch this. Look at this. Everybody else's stuff was trying to hide, but look here. Big and bold so that way you can see it. Milk protein blend, perfect amino acids, and then they break it down so that way you can understand what it is. Sweetener blend, monk fruit, which is a great, fantastic alternative sweetener. You can buy it um, in like a regular granulated form, like that makes it look like powdered sugar, or you can get golden monk fruit, which resembles and cooks just like brown sugar. Doesn't spike your blood sugar, doesn't give you any bad after effects. Allulose, a natural sugar found in things like figs and maple syrup. Allulose tastes just like regular sugar, but has 0 calories and no impact on blood sugar. And see, monk fruit was traditionally used in herbal medicine. Come on now. Oil blends, high oleic sunflower oil contains a healthy uh, monounsaturated fats found in extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil. And it breaks it down. Breaks it down. You need stuff like this. This helps you make informed decisions when it comes to your health. Okay. And vegetable juice is primarily just used for color. Turmeric. They even put turmeric in this here. That's anti-inflammatory. Turmeric you can put in dang near anything, and they do it. It's amazing. All right. But to get a case of four, it's gonna run you about $40. But I think I just got onto their affiliate program, so hopefully I can excuse me. Hopefully I can really, really indulge and enjoy some of that later on down the line. But that's the difference. One, if you have to sit up and go through a whole bunch of different ingredients to feel like you have to go through a college course, you're doing it wrong. If they have it where it's plain laid out for you and explains it, being transparent when it comes to a lot of the things that they have in their products, by all means, these are the things that you need to look for in keto approved products. Okay. This is what you need to look for when it comes to keto approved products. So moving on, and I would just eat just like a real, just normal, simple bowl, enough to satisfy my hunger. Okay. Let me just reiterate something. When you're eating healthy, when you're trying to eat in a healthier lifestyle, ketogenic lifestyle, what have you, you're not eating to get full. Okay. If you're trying to eat to where you have to sit back and lean back on the couch and pop that pants leg, your your pants open so that way you can let that bad boy stretch and air out, you're doing it wrong. You're eating to satisfy your hunger. That's what my dad says all the time. Satisfy your hunger. And that's what you're doing. You're eating to satisfy your hunger. And when you're not hungry, you don't eat. Okay? I'll get more to the science of things in just a minute. I'm just trying to really, really touch base on these products and the importance of reading labels. Okay? let's touch on the good oldie but goodie. All right, y'all ready for this? I can't hear you, but type yeah something. But anyway, if let's go ahead and go to the next one. Everybody knows it. This is their favorite step cousin from down the street, Slim Fast. Yep, here it is. I want to give this as much room as possible. Slim Fast. Okay, everybody knows Slim Fast. And some people say when you're not exercising, you ain't doing things right. You're doing slim slow. Okay, but Slim Fast was one of the first things that I saw that jumped on the keto bandwagon when keto really and I mean really started to take off. I started seeing keto stuff everywhere, everywhere. Okay, so I picked it up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this out. I think this is gonna be good. But then I started reading. Okay, no sugars. Okay, I can rock with that. Let's go down here and let's dig in. Medium chain triglycerides. What I mean, medium chain triglycerides called MCTs. They're a derivative of coconut oil. Okay, you can buy MCT oil separately, and you can add a tablespoon of it in your coffee. Helps your body burn fat earlier in the day. Helps you with your focus, your energy. It's really good to help you get your day started. You can drizzle it over your vegetables, your salad. It's a really good deal. Okay, so there we go. We're starting off good. Palm grass fed butter, also great things. Protein blend. Here we go again. Whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate. But then they try to throw in the healthy with the grass fed collagen peptides. They could have left all this off and kept the grass fed collagen peptides. But then here we go. More cocoa erythritol. There we go. Natural flavors, soy lecithin salt, xanthan gum. Now, what xanthan gum is a thickening agent. It kind of helps keep things cohesive and together. Silica, carrageenan. This deal right here, if everybody can see that, carrageenan is a product that they put in a lot of stuff. You'll see it if you look at heavy whipping cream. I need to pull that up for y'all. I'll pull that up for you in just a second. But carrageenan is really not good for you. It's really not good for your digestive health. So if you read anything, especially if you're using heavy whipping cream or half and half, and I'll show you the better ones to get for you if you're making your bulletproof coffee, stay away from carrageenan. It's really not good for your digestive health and your gut health. Okay, but right after you see carrageenan, which is one bad thing, boom, you have another hidden sugar. It's called dextrose. Okay, dextrose has a couple of bad friends called sucralose. Okay, maltodextrin. All of these are sugars that they disguise in other words. All right. So that is these two right here, carrageenan and dextrose, are the bad things. Just for the fact that they have them in there, I would stay away. But Daniel, they may not be in great quantities. They may not be in big quantities, but they lie. Right here. Total sugars, zero added sugars. No, you have dextrose in here. You have things in here that are not good for the body, especially the ketogenic lifestyle. I would honestly believe that having this would knock you out of ketosis if you were in it. And this is a brand name. Why did they put it on the brand name? Because they know for a fact if people stop using Slim Fast because they realized what was in it, they will lose money. But they profit off of those who don't research. I'm trying to give you guys what we call in the video game world the cheat codes to this. So carrageenan, dextrose, stevia leaf extract, monk fruit extract, guar gum, vitamins, minerals, and then you have everything else that comes in a protein shake, roughly. But this is something. What is this? It's a money grab. Okay, it is a money grab. I would encourage you, and this is just me. You can do whatever you want to do, but I encourage you to stay away from things like this because it's not good for you. They hide stuff in plain sight. Okay, so what can you use as an alternative to something like this? There's another company that I came across and I've actually tried, and it's called Keto Kuma Shake. Okay, Their products are really really good. They have very tasty. The shake is only in one flavor, but it is very good. I'm trying to go ahead. I just had the ingredients pulled up, but let me go ahead and just go over here to. You could only buy this deal from Amazon. I found out you can only buy it through Amazon, but they have great things that are with this. So I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna highlight this. This is the label, the nutritional facts. Okay, so we're gonna go through it. Water. Oh, let's go through the top. Total fat. All this 27 grams, and it's good. These are good fats, folks. So when you see fats and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so much fat. These are the good fats that are in there, and I'll show you where. Polyunsaturated fat, cholesterol 0, sodium 95 milligrams, total carbohydrates 5, dietary fiber 0, total sugar 0, 0 added sugars. Okay, so let's go on down to where it counts. Ingredients: water, avocado oil, which is very good for you, allulose, and it's an allulose syrup, which is still good because this is an alternative. It's a sugar alcohol. Um, Natural flavors: gum acacia, gelatin gum, salt, phosphoric acid, stevia extract, and contains coconut. That's it. Simple. It tastes very good. When I got it, I got like a 6 pack. Was that 6 pack? Yeah, I got this 6 pack that came with it, and it tasted really good. It had a lot of great flavor to it, and I needed to. I should have done a food review when I got it, but I drank them things up within a week. They were so good. But that's an alternative to actually having one of those so-called shakes. Actually get what is actually a keto approved deal. It's keto, it's vegan, it's gluten free, and it's kosher for all my friends who are Jewish. Shalom. So you have all these different areas that are being touched and focused on and everything like that. So this is where I would recommend that you go find something that actually is actually keto. When all else fails and you're not trying to purchase anything, hold on, camera back on me. Make it yourself. Go to the frozen food section. Get you some frozen the big old bags of the frozen blueberries and raspberries and strawberries. Put it in a blender. Add you some heavy whipping cream. Get you a couple of spoonfuls of stevia or some other sweeteners. I have some other sweeteners that I'm going to show you that are recommended sweeteners that I trust and that I use. And add you a little bit of water so that way you're not making a sorbet, and then just blend it up. And that's a healthy shake that you can make for yourself. It's high in antioxidants because when you're doing blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, it tastes good. You have your fat content when you have your heavy whipping cream in there, and also it's a meal replacement. So if you're not wanting to have anything heavy sitting on you, you can have that. Um, you can have that as well. Hold on a second. I'm trying. I had somebody send me something real quick, so I'm gonna shoot this over to them real quick. So if you have something that's going on with you, okay, if you just don't want to have anything heavy on you, you may have maybe blocked up and bloated or whatever, you just want something just that tastes good to kind of sit in you, then by all means make yourself a good healthy keto shake. And I will definitely start posting in pictures. If you've been on my Keto 911 Facebook page, I did post a picture of the before of a keto smoothie that I made. I had blueberries at the bottom, strawberries, and then I had cubed avocado bits for my fat content, and that tasted so good. It like tasted amazing. But that's just something that you can do if you're not one, especially if you're not one to cook. You can definitely make that as a meal replacement. So I want to make sure that you all know your options when it comes to at least shakes. So I've touched cereal, okay? I've touched shakes, so I can get rid of some of these other ones. But what if, and y'all run with me on this, what if you just wanted a candy, something just for taste and flavor? Are there any kind of keto candies? Oh, I need to pull up one more dessert thing for y'all. Give me I need to get y'all this. I'm sorry, it just popped up in my head because I just bought my wife some of this today. So, what if you guys wanted something that was tasty and your kids wanted something too? Are there any type of keto, candies out there? How can you have candy that's keto, that's healthy? Easy. There are companies that are doing it. I would like to introduce you to Kiss My Keto. Yeah, I know the name is cool. The name is cool. It's kind of a goofy little situation, but they have great products. Look at this. Keto gummies. And people, these aren't the 420 gummies, okay? So don't get excited. This ain't them kind of happy gummies. These are just good old-fashioned healthy gummies. So disclaimer, all right? But yeah, they're keto gummies, zero sugar, 70 calories. And they have different types. Gummy bears, they have fish friends, they got the tropical rings. They got the watermelon slices. They got the variety pack. Okay. Y'all don't pay attention to this price right here. Okay. Because if you're buying this, you're buying a whole box, I believe, of them. So you're getting a huge, this right here is for 30 bags. So y'all don't freak out about these prices. These are if you're buying them in bulk. Okay. So but what do we do with anything? Are we just going to take it at face value? Absolutely not. Let's do some digging. Let's do some research here. Okay. So, what do you see here? Chicory root fiber, soluble tapioca fiber, gelatin, erythritol, pectin, natural fruit flavors, peach, strawberry, apple, sodium citrate, coconut oil. This also has MCTs in it, medium chain triglycerides. This also has the coconut derivative to help you burn that fat, to help you with your focus. Spinach powder, cannabis, ooh, cannabis, that wax. Y'all don't judge me. Purple carrot juice concentrate, beta carotene, stevia leaf extract for your sweetener. Total fat zero, as I said, zero cholesterol, 25 milligrams of sodium, two total sugars, and two added sugars. Now, this right here is something that is on in an area, and I'm probably just saying it because it's based off of the peach, strawberry, and apple flavor that you have that small percentage of sugar in there. Is it completely just, oh my gosh, this is the best keto thing? This is way better than what's out there. Okay, way better than what's out there, and the benefits outweigh the risks on this one. This is a very good option, and it's the same way, moving around for the same deals here. Okay, soluble corn fiber. This one has corn fiber, which is not key in anything when you're trying to do anything like that. But then at the same time, total sugars minus less than 1 gram. You're still staying in that same realm. Okay? And we can go to the rings. Same way. Dietary fiber, 105%. I didn't even know what they were rocking with this dietary fiber. That's 111% dietary fiber, 105% dietary fiber, less than 1%, 1 gram of added sugars. We're still in that same area, y'all. But these are the better areas. And I'm that I would recommend for anybody, especially with kids, because you don't want to sit up here and give your kids all sugar all the time. I know my little ones really do. I'm serious. We stay away from sugary anything because one, it's not good for the kids because kids' bodies don't know when too much sugar is too much. Their bodies don't regulate like that because they're constantly growing, they're constantly burning. So we don't give them a whole bunch of that stuff. Now, this type of stuff right here, this Kiss My Keto, I would definitely buy for them. My friend Tom King from Icon Foods, he's getting ready to release his version of M&Ms, which are keto because they how they're made with dark chocolate and everything else like that. He hasn't given me that information yet, but as soon as he gets those two, I know he said he was going to give them to me. So that way, one, we can definitely try them out, and we will because we've tried out everything, and I'm gonna get to hit some of the stuff that he sent me as well, so that way I can show you some of the great products that he has. But you don't want to give your kids a whole bunch of sugar. Why do I say that? Our country is number one. Our country is number one in the world when it comes to childhood obesity, not just obesity in general, which we are number one. Some states in the United States outrank some countries as far as the level of obesity, but we are number one when it comes to childhood obesity. Why? Because of how we feed our children. Now again, I'm not trying to bash any mamas. I'm not gonna bash my mama. I'm not gonna bash anybody else because we even us because what we did, we went by what we knew. We did every parent, we did the best. We did the best that we could with our kids with what we knew and what we had. So I ain't faulting nobody. Ain't faulting nobody. But knowing the level of childhood obesity that's out there, we have to do better. We have to do better. There's so many kids that are coming out with diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, all these medical issues at a young age to where it really affects their quality of life before they even hit 15 or better yet 20. So we have to start nipping it in the bud by using these simple things, by giving them the proper nutrition when it comes to food. And I'll say this to the parents who are heavier. I've been there. Okay. I've been there. Those who are wanting to be parents, those who are wanting to be healthy. It all starts with what you put in your body. Okay? Because how we eat, and I'm just going to say this before I move on and I get ready to close for today. How we eat is paramount to the condition that people, that our country, that black people, I'll talk about us, are in. One good friend of mine, um, I'll name drop him. His name is Ken Allison. I remember one Sunday he had said, he says, you know what, y'all, we are good at, our church is good at one thing, and we're good at many things, but I can say one thing that we're good at. He says, and then people are like, what? He says, we are sure enough good at eating. We sure enough can eat. We need to eat healthier because I know I can on one hand I can fill up this whole hand and count how many people I know who have diabetes. I can use both hands, 2 feet, and somebody else's feet when it comes to that. But but diabetes can't be reversed. It can. It can. How? The food that you ate caused it. Change the food that you eat to the healthier options of what your body's supposed to be doing, and your body can reverse type 2 diabetes. But and I say this before I go too far, always make sure you consult your primary care physician, your specialist before doing any lifestyle change. Why do I say that? You want to know where you start. You want to know what your levels are. You want to know what your HDL, your LDL, your cholesterol, your blood glucose. You want to know where you are, so that way when you go into this, you do it safely. So many times have people gone into this process willy-nilly, not really researching it, just going by and and just doing something, expecting quick results, and then they hurt themselves. And then they're like, oh my gosh, keto didn't work for me. This didn't work for me. It would have worked if you would have taken your time to research it. Okay? Take your time to research it. Know where you are. Establish that baseline first. So that way you're going about it safely. If you have monthly visits to your nutritionist or whatever the case may be, by all means, keep up with them. They may not think, oh, well, keto is this, keto was bad, keto was bad. Ask for proof. I can tell you one thing, for those who know me, they know that it works. Can they do this? Can they do keto the same way that I've done it? Absolutely not. They may have to alter some things. They may have to change some things that fits them. So you have to tweak it and see what works for you. That's why I said consult with your primary care physician. Don't just trust me. Consult with your primary care physician so that way you can do it safely. Weight loss, healthy living, healthy lifestyle is not a sprint. You will try to hurt yourself trying to sprint a marathon. You have to pace yourself. You're going to have times where you plateau. You're going to mess up. You have to give yourself grace when it comes to that. So, by all means, don't try to sprint a marathon. Enjoy the view. Track your progress. Okay? All right. I'm off my soapbox for a minute. So, we done went to all of that other stuff. We done went to a little bit of snack. And I had a good friend ask me, well, are there any keto desserts? I make my own cookies now. My kids don't like it because they're like, oh, those keto cookies, ew. I'm like, well, they're good. So I love them. And my wife loves them. So that's all that matters to me. But are there any keto desserts? Are there? Yes. I'm so happy that you asked. And I'm not going to that Walmart page where you see all that Haagen Dazs or whatever the crap that was on there. Now I'm gonna show you a good one. Let me see if I can go ahead and get it straightened out real quick. I pulled it up, but I didn't click on it. So yeah. So here it goes. Here it goes. Here's the number one, my favorite. Okay, my favorite keto dessert, and this is an ice cream. It's called Rebel Creamery. You can find this if you're in East Texas. You can find this at Walmart. You can find it at Brookshire. Super One got it. Um, if you're in Tyler, Sprout doesn't have it. Natural Grocers, I think, has it. But definitely Walmart, Super One, and Brookshire's has this ice cream. This is a keto ice cream. All right. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm trying to put and see they have a butt ton, I mean a booty ton of flavors. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead for consistency purposes. No sugar added, high fat. Okay. You see that high fat? Keto. It doesn't just say keto on here, it backs it up with the ingredients. So let's look at the nutritional facts. Oh, I wish every page did this like this. Total fat 19 grams. Now this is per serving. Now this is per container. I don't think you're gonna be knocking down a container because they are a little bit pricey. But like I said, on keto, you don't eat them all the time. 19 grams of total fat, 95 grams milligrams of cholesterol, dietary fiber 2, total sugar 0, added sugar 0. Now it does have some sugar alcohols in here, but that's balanced out by how you do the math when it comes to cholesterol, sodium, and carbs. I'll do an episode on how to break down carbs. Okay. So again, ingredients, simple: cream, water, erythritol, vegetable glycerin, egg yolks, chicory root fiber, milk protein isolate, natural vanilla flavor, Peruvian carob gum, guar gum, salt, and monk fruit. That's it. Simple. And this is natural vanilla. And when I say they got flavors, they got flavors. Pistachio, I'm not a big fan of that one. Peppermint chip tasted good. Orange cream, just like the orange cream sickles. Remember y'all having the orange cream sickles um, from the ice cream man that used to drive through the neighborhood? Yeah, it's there. A little bit higher on the sugar alcohols. Oh no, I don't want that. But yeah, this is my wife's favorite peanut butter cup. Peanut butter. Is it peanut butter caramel chip? Hold on, that's new. I didn't have that one yet. But I've had this one. Pistachio wasn't a fan of. Birthday cake was good. Snickerdoodle is what my wife has now. Chocolate peanut butter is a good one. Banana. I'm talking about they got flavors, and they taste all good. And the price that you see here, $5.99, is about the original price of what they normally are. They're about $5 or $4.50 a pint, but they are fantastic. You're not going to be eating this every single day. I don't encourage you to eat this every single day. But if you just need a sweet fix, a sweet tooth fix, just to kind of curb some things, by all means, go to Walmart, check them out. Go to. I don't know if Target has it, but I know Walmart, Brookshire, Super One has these. Chocolate chip, triple chocolate, salted caramel, cherry chip, butter pecan, cookies and cream, black raspberry, coconut swirl, mint chip, chocolate chip, cookie dough. That's my wife's favorite, peanut butter fudge. And then vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. If you want to start off anything simple, start with these three. Vanilla is really, really simple and good. Chocolate is really, really full and hearty. Strawberry tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. But now they started to go out and really start with these little sorbets. I'm ready for them to come out with these. They're already out, but I'm ready to go ahead and try some of these sorbets. I think that these are going to be amazing. Same thing. Go look at it. Sugar alcohol, 21 grams, allulose 5. There's ways to calculate these things. It's a little bit on the higher part for me. Water, erythritol, raspberries, allulose, vegetable glycerin, malic acid. Yeah, malic acid, guar gum, citric acid, monk fruit, and xanthan gum. This is still yes to me, and that's just me. Okay. Not only do they have ice cream, regular ice cream, they also got ice cream sandwiches. All right, triple chocolate. I'm talking about, and you can find these at Super One and at Walmart. Really good stuff. I want you guys to see it. Less than 1 gram of total sugars. 13 grams of sugar alcohol and allulose, but these are not actual sugar. These are just sugar alcohols. These are replacements. So for the ice cream, cream, water, erythritol, egg yolks. Y'all can read that. I'm trying to limit my time here. And for the cookie, almond flour, chocolate chips with chocolate liqueur, erythritol, cocoa butter, stevia, sunflower lectin, allulose, butter, palm oil, chicory fiber, eggs, natural flavors, xanthan gum, guar gum, salt, and baking powder. These are the better options of what you can get when it comes to eating a healthy ice cream sandwich. All right. These are the really, really good stuff. And this is Rebel Creamery. I want y'all to go ahead and see the name right here. You can go to the website, rebelcreamery.com, so that way you can see this. You can click find your store and you can see what's nearby. And these jokers even got milk. See, now they're showing off. They got milk. I'm gonna have to go back and check these. I ain't gonna hold up your time when it comes to all of that. But Rebel Creamery, check that out. Okay? Yeah, gonna put this up in here so that way y'all can get it. Rebelcreamery.com. Y'all go over there, y'all check that out so that way y'all can go ahead and try that. That is a great ice cream. They taste amazing. In all instances, they taste way better than every other ice cream that's out there, especially the ones that are honey bun and the cosmic brownie, all that crap that's out there right now. They're way, 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 way better than all that. Okay. My sister says she loves the ice cream. I know it, right? I know it. Oh, my frat's on Roosevelt. I see you, bruh. So those are great ice creams. All right. And I already talked about the Magic Spoon, but another company that's really, really good and they've been great to me. I'm sponsored by them. Is Proper Good Foods. They have soups. If you've gone to my YouTube page, you've seen that I've done food reviews. If you've gone to my Instagram, I've done food reviews on the soups that they sent me, and they're really, really, really good. I wanted to show them because I want to make sure that they get their flowers when it comes to this. They have, and you can go to their website, which is proper good, well, eatpropergood.com, and you can narrow it down to the types of what you're looking for. And I clicked on the keto soups. Okay, so they have the red pepper meatball, tomato basil soup, broccoli cheddar, this caramel pecan. I don't know if that's a keto one. Banana bread. Okay, here. Let me go ahead and get myself right. I'm sorry, y'all. I clicked keto, but it didn't narrow it all down to my keto stuff. There it goes. There it goes. They narrowed it down. All right. Don't put. I don't need you here. So you have the red pepper meatball. This is very, very good. I've had pretty much all these flavors. The tomato and basil soup, 5.59. Broccoli cheddar, cream of chicken, the chicken and mushroom, and then they have a spicy seasoning. I haven't tried that joker yet. And then they have a chicken bone broth. All of these are keto approved, but they also have it if you're vegan, gluten free, dairy free, and low sodium. So they have different types of stuff, oatmeals and all that other stuff. But this is the keto spot to where I get my items from. They send me some soup so that way I can try it. I'll talk to them in the focus groups and give them ideas on what we're looking for. But these soups right here come in a prepackaged bag, as you can see right here. They come in a prepackaged bag, just like that. You can eat it right out of the bag, or you can warm it up in a microwave for 90 seconds. And these are really, 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 really good. Keto, low carb, gluten free, bone broth, 12 grams of protein, all the nice, happy stuff. And this is where I thrive, y'all. Ingredients: bean broth, tomatoes, meatballs, salt, garlic, onion, oregano, red peppers, carrots, onion, sea salt, all this nice stuff. It says total sugar is about 4 grams, but I'm guessing it's regarding into the area of the tomatoes and probably the meatballs. But all in all, this is a very, very clean soup, very, very clean ingredients, and that's what you truly want when you're looking for foods that are keto. Not just say that they are slapped on the deal, but are keto. All right. So got about 10 minutes left into this. I'm going to go ahead and touch on these sweeteners, and we're gonna rock it out and we're gonna leave for today. So when it comes to sweeteners, and I keep on mentioning stevia leaf and allulose and erythritol and monk fruit and all these other things, where can I buy these items? You can buy them in Walmart. I believe you can buy them in Super One or Brookshire's, but I find all the sweeteners that I use that I buy them from Walmart. Excuse me. Swerve was one of them. The other one is called Pure. Okay, it's this item right here. I'm not trying to add it to my cart, but this one right here is the main one that I use. It's spelled Pyure. Okay, everybody can see that deal that's on there. Pyure. Pure organic granular sweetener is the most dynamic product to date. This is the one that I primarily use when I buy it. Okay, here's the label: total fat, 000 sugars, and it's very, very simple and clean. Ingredients: organic erythritol, organic stevia leaf extract, and natural flavor. That's it. Simple. Free from artificial sweeteners, plant based. It's just like sugar. It dissolves. Simple. Like you can buy unsweet tea in the gallon jug and take maybe a teaspoon of this and put it in a full glass and stir it. Tastes just like normal sweet tea, but it does not spike your blood sugar. It's good for you. It's good for you to digest properly. I've cooked with it. I make my cookies out of it, and it's the equivalent. 1 cup of pure equals 2 normal cups of sugar. It has that sweetness. As I say, one teaspoon of pure is the same as two teaspoons of sugar. It's really, really good for you. For those who are diabetic or have anybody that's diabetic, this is a good sweetener. This one right here is a good sweetener to get. Okay, if you're just trying to get out there and try sweetener, pure is a very, 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 very good sweetener for those who are diabetic. You don't have to use a lot. You don't have to use a lot to enjoy it. Okay, I just want to make sure that y'all are aware of that. You don't have to use a lot to enjoy it. And for this one, they even come in a powdered sugar form as well if you want to bake. Now look at this. They got a whole slew of products as well. They have organic chocolate chip cookie mix. This chocolate drink mix I have used myself. Hold on. Let me go back to it. I'm sorry. I'm sitting up here talking. See, they have a organic chocolate drink mix with cocoa. And this is just literally cocoa powder, erythritol, sunflower lectin, stevia leaf. I've mixed this right here with almond milk. Better than YooHoo. Better than YooHoo. And they have different products that are all keto friendly. They don't spike your blood sugar. They're diabetic friendly. They got fudge mix, powdered sugar. They got the little squeezer things that you can squeeze it, hazelnut spread, syrup, monk fruit sweetener. I'm talking about the list of items that they have I'm serious, they got a whole bunch, 2 pages worth. And they even got a caramel flavored syrup that you can put on top of your ice cream. I don't know if they have these in stores, and sometimes I've caught it once or twice in Walmart before, but you can find this in Walmart. Okay. Lastly, we have my good friend Icon Foods with Tom King. He has a load of products, and he breaks down the differences between the different types of sweeteners. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the chat so that way y'all can go to the website yourself and take a look. I want you guys to do this research. I want you guys to see it for yourself so that way, one, you can do the research, see it so that way you can start to make informed decisions. Okay? He has a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to go through the website because, boom, he sent me a whole care package. If you go to the first episode, he said that he was going to send me a whole bunch of his products, and the man did. He came through. His secretary, Myra, she's awesome. This is the fine powder. If y'all can see it, let me turn this light off. There we go. It's a fine powder, so I can use this in the form of powdered sugar. So when I make my cookies, if I want to make I've even made my own form of hot water cornbread without using any cornmeal or anything like that. I made my own hot water cornbread. So, but this is a good brand right here. And if you look on the back, let's see if I can get that in focus. Erythritol, stevia extract, zero sugars, total sugars, dietary fiber, zero added sugars. Y'all see that? Okay. I'm gonna see if y'all can see that. Okay. If not, I'll make sure I take pictures of these and I'll put them on my Instagram and my other pages so that way one you can see these products. And yeah, brother James, yeah, they got packets. They can get you. Pure has its own little individual packets, just like you do the little shaking thing. They have their own individual packets that you can get as well. I'll send you the links on those too. Let me see. So yeah, there's ways to go ahead and get all these nice little things. If you want information, more information, I'll send you all. I'll add the links to all these different products to my Facebook page, my Keto 911 Facebook page. I'll add them to my Instagram as well. So that way, one, you can actually see what type of products and see how you can purchase them if you're not in the great state of Texas, as everybody always says. So I'm done with all these. So I just wanted to make sure that that I took the time to go over this particular subject that was brought to me. I understand sometimes you just have to, you're in a bind and you have to make food as you go. So it's good to purchase some things as far as meals. It can be a little bit pricey for the healthy aspect of it, but you're not eating it all the time. Rebel, I just like the way it tastes. It tastes great, and I just love it. But I just wanted to make sure that I went over this with you for all my ones who are not tuning into this live stream, who are listening after this has been uploaded. By all means, if you have any suggestions or any questions, by all means, bring it to me. For those who are listening to me now, I'm doing this is because trying to think of ideas and stuff like that can get kind of sketchy, and I kind of get burnt up because on my podcast I've covered a whole range of things. I've talked about how to build your plate, about how to do a whole bunch of things. I may just need to go and talk about the socioeconomic uh, issues when it comes to food deserts and problems when it comes to that. But if you have any suggestions, any questions, any topics of discussion that you would like for me to talk about, by all means, send me a direct message. If you're on my personal Facebook page, send me a direct message. If you're looking at this through YouTube or through my Facebook page, send me an instant message. If you're on my Instagram, send me a direct message. So that way, one, I can cover that topic for you. If I have not covered that topic, then I'll definitely go ahead and make it priority to make it an episode real soon. If I have, then I don't mind going over it again. I really don't mind it because one, here in this platform, I can give you the visual representation. I can actually show it to you, and then I can respond to you live and in live in time. So I just want to um, make sure that you guys had that. So if you guys like what you've heard on YouTube, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I do have food reviews there. I will be uploading more food reviews as I can later on down the line. So that way, one, I can highlight and showcase some of these products that I have that I have tasted. My brother James Dixon's being funny. How does the weather impact our health? I'm going to, I got him. There's a back joke that nobody knows about, but my water buffalo squad and squares at the table. But but yeah, I'll be uploading my information as far as my other stuff there. My food reviews will be on my Instagram as well as my YouTube as well, and they'll transfer over to my Facebook page. So that way, when you can see the products that I actually taste myself, and I'll give you my food review. I'm not like Dame Drops, but I do what I can. You dig? So if you are trying to get live commentary, live discussions when it comes to the ketogenic lifestyle, I'm not on Clubhouse, but a lot of the people who I've met, great people like my boy Triple J. There's Dr. Mila. She's on Clubhouse along with him. There's groups on there, and they talk daily, daily, daily. One of the groups is called Keto for the Soul. By all means, check those individuals out. Check out that group if you want to get some live commentary about keto. Ladies, if you have questions regarding ketogenic lifestyle and the women's health issues, there are doctors, there are physicians, there are people who live that life, who are women and who are physicians who can answer those questions for you directly. I want to make sure that if it's not me that you get the information from, I want to point you to a resource to get it. All right. I want to make sure I point you to the resource to get that information so that way you can take control over your health. So if you're on Clubhouse, check out Keto for the Soul. Tell them Keto 911 sent you, and grow and get that information there. By all means, tune in whenever I go live. I'm trying to do this bi-weekly so that way I get a constant stream of information out to you. And I also want you guys to be aware of another thing. Squares at a Table. There's a Facebook group called Squares at a Table that was created by men who are Masons. But the group initially started out for people who are Masons, but we've opened it up to more. The members include myself, James Dixon, James Scott, my boy Jerry. That's our legal counsel. Uh, Donnie Yancey, and my boy Mike Vaughn. So check out Squares at a Table. It's a Facebook group. We got over 1,100 people in there. It's a foodies group. Okay, if you love food, you love food discussions. We're about to start a show with all six of us being ignorant, talking, and of course, your boy here is going to be talking on the aspect of everything keto when it comes to it. So make sure you guys check out Squares at a Table. A couple of shout outs before I go to my frat brother Chris Gordon, my Masonic brother Chris Gordon. Happy birthday! He is the best secretary on this side of the Mississippi in East Texas. Okay, that's my boy. That's my road dog right there. Okay. Also, I want to give a personal shout out to my frat brother, my double brother Rodney D. Chisholm. He just was hooded today, not hooded, but hooded the other day, and received his doctorate in musical education. So that my brother, my friend, he is Dr. Chisholm. You hear me? Dr. Chisholm. Put some respect on his name. So I want to give the shout outs to everybody, um, to those people who mean a lot to me, and even more so. Lastly, I know people just hang with me. Want to give a shout out to my lodge, Fred Douglass Lodge number 111, under the Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Texas. And also, what I'm wearing, I represent the Alpha Zeta Sigma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated here in Tyler, Texas. I'm over the wellness committee. This is why I'm doing this. And I'm also going to start a new area to where I promote local businesses and help resources for those who are in need. Not only do I want to do keto, I want to help people get the resources that they need to live a good life, period. This is my passion. I love it. I thank everybody for tuning in, for giving me the support. Oh, yes, sorry. Whew. James Dixon saved me. Happy pre-Mother's Day to all the mothers. I do not want to get in trouble. Happy pre-Mother's Day to all the mothers who are out there, who are doing what they can for their families, who are doing what they can for their children. Happy Mother's Day to all the single mothers who are sitting up here grinding it out by themselves, doing what they can to take care of them babies, and just being the best mothers that they can. Happy Mother's Day to my mother, Angela, and my mother-in-law, Sandra Fleming. Happy Mother's Day to my wife. She here. She get it. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who are out there. Those who I know, those who I don't know. Happy Mother's Day to you all. Thank you all for doing what you do as mothers, so that way, one, you raise good, strong children to be great people in society. Okay? So thank you all again for tuning in to another episode of the Keto 911 podcast. You can catch my podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, Breaker Cast, Pocket Cast. I'm dang near everywhere. Okay, I'm on YouTube. I got an Instagram. If you want to, and I'm gonna do it. Y'all can hate me later. Mm-mm. But if you would like to, you can donate. Hello, as my church friends and people who are pastors saying, it's time to pass the plate around. If you want to donate to the Keto 911 podcast, my cash app is $AZS PBS 1914. Okay, I'll put that down here real quick so that way, one, y'all know. All right. It's your boy's Cash App. If you feel so inclined to donate to the cause, I'm growing this business, man. I'm growing this business, and to grow it, it requires funds. And the funds alone ain't enough, so I solicit those who are more than willing and they feel it within their heart to do so. I'm thankful for the brothers who have helped me get my platform set up with this wonderful camera, and I got a green screen back here, but I got to get it all set up. Thank you for everybody who's lended a hand. Thank you for everybody who's contributed. Thank you for all the support. I can't stress that. Thank you for all your support. It means a lot for people to ask me, hey, when's another episode coming along? Hey, man, I love the information that you're putting out. It's really, really good. It means a lot to have the support. And I thank everybody for all the support that they constantly give. And that means a lot to me. So thank you. So as I always say, they may forget your name. In time, they may forget your name. They may forget what you look like. They may forget what you smell like. They may forget a whole bunch about you, but they'll never forget how you've positively impacted their lives. So everybody, please do something to enrich somebody's life. Even if it's just saying hello, even if it's just checking on them when you see them down. Sometimes that one act of kindness can keep somebody from tipping over the edge. Okay? I know this from personal experience. Please, please, please. Kindness is free, it's infectious. Once you start it, you can't stop. So, again, lastly, this is the Keto 911 podcast. I'm your host, Daniel, your Keto EMT. Farewell.